dirty rice it is. Let's get ready to rumble, guys. So first I have the ground beef cooking on the pot on low. I'm cooking it on low, guys. Make sure you have it on low. Give your meat some love, okay? Meanwhile, we're going to start chopping up our veggies. This recipe has a lot of veggies, which is what? A wonderful thing, guys. A wonderful thing. So now I'm checking on my ground beef. I had about a half a pound of ground beef. All right. That ground beef, as you can see, barely has any fat. I think it was like an 80-20 kind of thing. All right. So I like my celery a little smaller, so I'm chopping it up a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and check on that ground beef. We're going to start chopping it up now with the spoon. So while we're doing this, guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? You don't know what you're missing. You're missing a lot of great recipes. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, that like button, guys. Help the sister out with that like button. Hit that like button. And also don't forget the bell icon, guys, that is going to let you know, which is the notification, every time I upload a new recipe. So you could get what, guys? That front seat. You got it, the front seat. So don't forget that bell icon, guys. So here, as you can see, I had continued to chop away on veggies with this some onion, also some green onions. Here, I always keep like my bell peppers like kind of frozen in the freezer. So that was bell pepper, red and green. And now we adding the onions. I'm adding some bay leaf. As you could see, guys, a lot of nice, wonderful, tasty veggies. I'm adding some dried thyme. If you have some fresh thyme, even better. And we are going to saute this with the beef. I did not add no oil because the meat has just enough to cook these veggies, guys. So you have a good quality of beef like this one that don't have too much fat. You don't need to add more oil to your recipe. So here we're going to start adding some of the dry ingredients. So I just added some garlic powder, some onion powder. Here, a little bit of beef bouillon, guys. Some Creole seasoning. You could use any Creole seasoning or your preference. Cajun seasoning. All right. So what I do, guys, with my seasoning, I'm adding some black pepper, especially the ones that have salt. I add enough. I would say about a teaspoon of each, and then toward the end, here I'm adding an envelope or chicken bouillon toward the end. As you're gonna see, you're able to taste it, guys, before you let the rice continue. And if you decide that you want some more seasoning, the ones that have salt, then you add it. Then you're gonna see that I'm gonna do that. Okay. So as you can see, and it's all preference, guys, all preference as far as seasoning. I'm showing you some of the seasonings that I use. This rice also is different ways to make it. Sometimes I make it with chicken gizzard and chicken heart. Another time we'll make that recipe. And here I'm using that horseradish, I think it's called, sauce. You already know, guys, some of the words I can't I can't pronounce it. So that's why I make sure I show it to you. Okay, so I added about a tablespoon and a half for that. But you could add as much as you like, guys. And the fragrance, guys, in the kitchen. Ooh, and the whole time I'm cooking this on medium low. You want your veggies to cook. Give it some love. Look at that. You can't tell me that's beautiful, guys. Sure, you could eat this like that, just with some white rice or something. But I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy this recipe. If you like Cajun style food, this is pretty good. Pretty good. Look at that. So that's almost ready. So we could add the rice. I'm using parboiled rice. Okay. Now it's two different ways to do this. I like to do mine like this, but also you could cook your rice Not all the way. You know, when you cook your rice and your water dries out and it's halfway done, you could do it like that and then add it to this mixture. But me, I like roasting my rice a little bit. Okay, I don't know, about 3 to 5 minutes. This is what I'm doing on medium low, guys. The whole time I had cooked this on medium low. Okay, I can't express it enough, especially when you add that rice. You want it to roast it, you don't want it to burn. All right, but it gives it such a good flavor, and all those flavors sinking into that rice, and it it's all but nothing but wonderful things. And y'all already know, guys, I love my garlic. I can't forget my garlic, and I like to add it when I'm about to add the water. Okay, and I think I crushed here about 6 cloves of garlic. It all depends on the size of the cloves, guys, and how much garlic you like. Y'all already know I like my garlic. I like my garlic. And I'm about to add some hot boiling water. Look at how beautiful that looks, okay? I wish I could just let you smell it through the screen. So here, since I did 2 cups of rice. I'm sorry, guys. So rice. I'm adding 4 cups of hot water. All right, look at how beautiful that is. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and turn the fire on high, on medium high. And I'm tasting it. This is the part I'm telling you. I'm tasting it to see how the seasoning. At this point, I felt I needed a little bit more of the krill. A little bit more of the cayenne. Okay? You could as you could see, guys, you could always add, but it's very difficult to take away. All right? So it's better to add at this point if you need some more of the seasonings, the powder seasoning rather. It's perfect. So now that the water had dried out, I went and lowered my fire again to low. Make sure you lower your fire to low. Look at how pretty that's looking. And now I'm going to cover this up with a lid and let it cook for about another, I would say about 7 minutes. Now I'm checking on it. As you can see, look at how beautiful it is. Not only beautiful, guys, but this rice came out really good, really good. As you can see, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. And if you like your rice to be more mushy instead of drier like I like it, you could add, I would say, about another half a cup of water. So it could cook it even longer, so it could be more mushy. But I like mine like this, but it's all preference. So this rice, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. We are going to cover back up and let it cook for a little bit longer. I would say about another 5 minutes. About another 5 minutes, I cover it up and let it cook. Look at the beauty of that rice. You can't tell me that is not beautiful right there, right there, right there. I know you want some right now. Look at that, guys. Look at the beauty of that rice. Again, if you like yours to be more sticky, just add about another half a cup of water to your rice, okay? And look at that. That is pretty much done, guys. Pretty much done. And I did this rice. I paired this rice up with some string beans, guys. And I did Cajun style fried chicken with it, which that recipe I will be posting it this Thursday. So look out for it, guys. Look out for that recipe. Woo, and that chicken came out so good. Oh man, this stuff was so good. I ate it in the rice. And here you go, guys. Enjoy the recipe. See you next time.